time and I have to set the record straight on some shit. But the first, look at my nails. Look, people. Oh, MobTube, the first part of this is going to be for you. Shout out to Maureen. Maureen, you have done something that nobody has ever done. And for that, you should be congratulated. You have made Pool Stick irrelevant. You have gotten Pool Stick to his dream goal of being on Angel Gotti's platform 3 times and probably more. You have made him relevant. You've put him in everybody's mouth. You have done something that nobody else can do. But you did not get him detained and you did not get him deported. All you did was put his name in everybody's mouth. So congratulations, Maureen. Hey, Miss Liability. I don't know why everybody's scared to say something about you. I didn't believe that shit the first time I heard it. I didn't believe a damn phone call. I think somebody punked you, woman. I think there was an asshole on there punking you out. Because let me tell you something. There's no state congressman that's going to be worried about a pool stick sitting in Miami that they're going to bother to call you back. I call prisons all the time for these prisoners. All the time. And you know how often I get a real human, let alone the warden of the prison? Never. So the fact that some congressman called, and the guy sounded like he wasn't official at all. What's he going to say? Oh, Maureen, you don't have to worry no more. That sounds real official. Well, these idiots can believe you if they want to. I don't. But congratulations anyway, because you made Pool Stick's dreams come true, girl. He is the talk of the town. Everybody's talking. Oh, and there's a new way to drink. I saw the wonderful sack whore who is just now acting like he don't. I never believed it. I didn't believe it when I heard that asinine phone call that you got. But sack whore downgrades his chat. He's the smartest person in the world, but he's not an atheist because he's still saying, I swear to God. What are you doing that for, sack whore? You don't believe in God, remember? Soul flow derangement syndrome. That's right, and that's all because of Maureen. Thank you, Maureen, and the dumb people that believe you. That's who it is. Pool Stick and Joy, you're celebrate. Celebrate. You owe Maureen a great big thank you for all this. And that kitty cat, whatever the fuck he is. You're geniuses, you two are. You two are really fucking geniuses. Well, it didn't work on me. I don't care what fucking sack whore says. I was the first one and I got a clip on there to prove it. I didn't believe it. I don't believe it. And anybody that does believe it is dumber than the Bottomfeeders even. Okay. I was listening to the sack whore, and he's always bitching about how pizza eats, and pizza begs, and pizza does this, and pizza... Well, Mr. Sack whore, you don't have near the wit of pizza, and you never fucking will, and you're a terrible beggar, because you demand money, and then you sit there and brag about what you have. How fucking stupid is that? And now you're drinking out of a gallon jug. I used to make fun of you gulping out of that damn water bottle, but he's doing this now, folks. But he doesn't do it like me. He gulps, and you got the nerve to make fun of the way pizza eats? Are you fucking serious, you fucking joke, sack whore? You were so scared to go out against Maureen and say you didn't believe it. I did it the first day. Because I've called enough agencies and enough things for prisoners, and I can't even get my exterminator on the phone. Somebody don't call you back and give you some half-ass response. Well, you ain't going to worry about him no more. They wouldn't even be allowed to say that. Wake up, people. Somebody punked her, and they punked her good. And now Pool Stick's getting the benefits. Look at this unsweet tea, and I mix my snap in there with it. Look at that. Unsweet tea with snap. Look at this, sack whore. This is how you're drinking. And and I don't want any of you to find out the new community I'm in, but I'll give you a little hint. One of the DIA hires on there, a lesbian, drinks her drink like this too, sackhole. You trying to be like a lesbian? Don't ever say a word about pizza, because you're not nearly as entertaining, and you drink just as bad as him, and he does that to fuck with you people. That's how dumb you are. That's what he does. So now I got the Maureen stuff out of my build-up. Maureen, Pullstick thanks you for your making him famous. Yeah, you did, girl. I was going to prank call you, because that's just how stupid you are to think that was a real call. I was actually going to call my congressman, but you know what? He's got too much going on to worry about a Cuban in Miami that's been there forever and done 22 years in jail. He would say, fuck off. And by the way, I know who your congressman is. It starts with an M. Tell me I'm wrong. I may just call and see if any of this shit's true, because I can guarantee you he don't give a shit about YouTube stuff. And you're a goddamn cop caller, because in my opinion, calling ICE is as bad as calling a cop, so you're a fucking cop caller. The only mob people I can think of that aren't cop callers is MRE, Eric Foss, and me. All the bottom feeders are cop callers. 98% of all the fucking women are cop callers. Calling ICE is the same fucking thing. If you can't stand to have somebody make fun of you and shit, then get the fuck off of here. And that's the same thing for the bottom feeders. Now, I'm going to concentrate on the bottom. And don't try to find that community I'm in where the head lesbian drinks out of a jug, just like FBS. Look, FBS. Look, sack whore. Unsweet tea with some snap in it. Oh, yeah, baby. It's fine. So, this is what this stupid-ass Canadian Missy Tessa said. You senile old hag. Never in a million years would I call you about anything. Well, you did call me, you fucking bitch. You're the one that's senile. You were trying to make friends with me. So you said, what am I going to do about my dogs barking? I said, I don't fucking know. You did ask me that. I wish I'd recorded it. Maybe you should have stuck to your 1920s. What are you talking about, 1920s trashy movies? Because I haven't lost my mind. You never had a mind. You are an imbecile. A Canadian fucking imbecile that needs to learn to keep your mouth shut. I think it's time you received in-home care or you're going to call the wellness check on me, you cop-calling Canadian cunt? Try it. Try calling something on me, you piece of shit. And if you really believe bloat can't come from excessive drinking, you know why dogs excessive drink, you idiotic fucking fool, Missy? Because you're withholding water from them. As long as the dog has plenty of water, they're not going to gulp water down. You and that fucking Suboxone junkie need to get your fucking facts straight. Because you're both idiots. You never withhold water from a dog. If you do, they're going to drink excessively because they're dying of thirst, you stupid bitches. Shut the fuck up to me about dogs. Or they do get it from eating them big dogs like Great Danes and stuff, but they never get it from drinking, you dumb cunt. Because if you keep the water, and Sophie, that picture you posted, I could turn that into the Humane Society right now. That one where the dog is pressing her little face up against the wire cages. But see, I don't do that shit. I'm not underhanded like that. But that picture could get you in some trouble because that dog is suffering. You are further gone than I thought. Between overbreeding and finding new homes. What are you talking about, you dumb Canadian bitch? What are you talking about overbreeding? I don't even breed puppies anymore. My dogs are in hospice. They're all in their teens. You don't know what you're fucking talking about. Like every one of you goddamn fucking Canadians except Britters. The rest of you just run your fucking mouths non-stop with not an idea of what you're saying. And I showed your goddamn feet pictures to my nail woman. She said she wouldn't touch your goddamn feet with somebody else's hands. There's something wrong with you. Is there a lot of inbreeding going on in Canada? Because those look like some inbred feet to me. Inbred feet. Disease. Why in the world would somebody think that was a good picture to post? Just like that fucking Suboxone bitch posting that dog with his face up in the cage. What makes you two idiotic fools think that that's a smart idea? You are the dumbest couple of fucking women I've ever dealt with, and believe me, there's tons of dumb ones, but you two have got it. You've got the number 1 and 2 spot. When they're no longer earning you income. You know what you're talking about. I got a 20-year-old dog right here, you dumb bitch. You name how many goddamn times I've rehomed. You are so fucking, I hate you fucking Canadians. If it wasn't for Britters, I would make that a blanket statement. You are the dumbest, most button-in motherfuckers, you're all attention whores. All you fucking bottom feeders are attention whores. Just go watch a goddamn chat with these ignorant females. I got a headache. Oh, look at my toenail. Look at my dog. Nobody cares about you freaks and your goddamn ailments. Nobody. Go do some goddamn dope and shut the fuck up. How about that? Income and not knowing who you like. I know who I like or dislike from day to day, you stupid bitch. I know exactly who I like and dislike. I don't change my mind. I've hated Amber since the goddamn day she let that fucking gap-tooth poodle kicker tell that story. I haven't talked to either one of them since then. That's been 5 years. I never did really like Jules. She made me a nice intro. I talked her into getting a channel, which was a bad idea on my part. I was never friends with her. Never. And I've never liked you, even though you called me asking me asinine questions like, what are you going to do about my dog not barking? Give it away. Give it to somebody who knows what they're doing that'll give it water when it needs to drink so it won't excessively. I got to drink me some Snap right now. You got me thirsty with all this hollering and shit. Look, sack whore. There you go, sack whore. You didn't know that was a lie about pool stick. You motherfucking joke. Me and Pizza knew it. And that's another thing he's smarter than you. Because you were the dumbest, braggingest, condescending, not an atheist, never was, never will be, because atheists do not say, I swear to God, I swear to God, I swear to God, like you do constantly out of that stupid ass fucking mouth of yours. Go rattle another zipper, and sad the only men you can get are in prison who are just looking for money and talking to 20 other women. Oh, have a seat with the rest. I'm not senile, you fucking cunt. And I have plenty of men. I've had more than you and that fucking bee and Suboxone put together. And I don't just talk to them, I help them. That's why I know that Maureen cannot get some goddamn congressman that starts with M. Look it up, people. He's real easy to find. Would call her back and say something as idiotic. You ain't got to worry no more. They don't talk like that. They talk professional. And you keep your fucking Terry time talking her lies, saying well, that's the same thing I just read. And said only food can cause bloat. Like I'm going to listen to some old bat who's sleeping with men for money, overbreeding dogs, little dogs. When I'm speaking from you ain't speaking from no facts and knowledge. How the fuck do you know who I'm sleeping with, you goddamn worthless Canadian bitch? How the fuck do you know anything about me? And this little article, it depends on the breed. Yes, Suboxone, it does. It affects large breeds, and the only way they'll excessive drink is if you've fucking been holding the water back from them. Post another picture of that goddamn dog crammed in that cage. I know one of these cop-calling motherfucking bottom feeders will turn that in. I know they will. And when they do, you can explain it to the animal rescuers. Huh? Won't you do that, Suboxone? Go get your rig, get a point, and do another shot. Because you're fucking obviously doped out of your mind. You never were terribly brilliant. And let me tell you what happened between me and Sophie. Said she ain't gonna tell the truth. There's no way that woman ain't got the truth in her. When she was on the three-ways, I will not mention the man because he is staying out of this. When she was doing the three-ways, Maria was having a nervous breakdown over the Momo nickname. A nervous fucking breakdown. Having a goddamn fit. So I told Maria that I would talk to Suboxone. Big mistake, because I should have known that bitch couldn't tell the truth or keep her word on nothing. I said, Maria, I'll talk to Suboxone. I'll see if she'll quit saying Momo. So Suboxone, she says, yeah, I'll quit saying it. And the bitch was right over there in the chat saying it 2 minutes after she promised. I told the guy, I said, I ain't fooling with that bitch no more. She's a liar. She promised she wouldn't do it, and she did. So you can't trust anything she says. Hi, shit show. Hi, baby. How you like my nails? Look, there's paw prints on them. For all the dogs that don't get water from Missy, Tessa, or Suboxone Sophie. Right there you go. There's your little dog prints, you fucking pieces of shit. So they sent us little art. If she says debunked, it don't debunk nothing, Suboxone. The old washed up nath head who inbreeds dogs. I don't inbreed a dog. Prove I ever inbred a dog, you dumb bitch. I know who does do inbreeding, them Canadians. Because by the looks of them fucking feet of Missy's, there's been some inbreeding going on. That's for damn sure. And you're a fucking junkie. So your opinion don't matter. I'm a junkie, I admit it, but I'm a junkie with money, baby. That's the big difference between you and me. Why don't you talk about something that I've never heard of, because you're not going to tell me a fucking thing about dogs. I've been breeding dogs 50 years when you motherfuckers were shitting yellow. You ain't telling me a thing about dogs. Either one of you fucking cunts. Why don't you tell people something they don't know, like just how exactly do you suck Freon out of an air conditioner? I'd really like to hear about that, because none of my people ever heard of it. Oh, and Freeside, just so you want to know, the new way to drink when you're making fun of somebody like pizza is out of a gallon jug. Look. Zachor, you're pathetic. You sit on there sweating, yellow. You need to go get your liver checked, because, honey, you got some hep C going on. You try to condescend. You acted like you knew about pool stick when you didn't. I was the first one that came out and said that was a fucking lie. It was a lie. When I heard the phone call, I knew it was a lie. Either somebody played Maureen or she's trying to play you, but I don't think she would have wanted to look like a fool she's winding up looking like. So I feel like somebody called her and just acted like they were a congressman or something. Anyway, her congressman's name starts with M. M. You want me to spell the whole name? Do you? Because he's going to say he never heard of your fucking ass. Because them congressmen don't pick the phone up, and their goddamn aides don't either. You might get a say press 1, press 2, or whatever. And then she said, who's going to listen to me? Well, you're obviously listening to me, Missy Tessa, the inbred Canadian with the fucked up feet. And Suboxone Sophie, the junkie that sucks Freon out of air conditioners and withholds water from dogs. Let me show you what a good dog person I am. Your dogs don't even make it past 3 or 4 because you get rid of them if they don't like you, you dumb cunt. This is Presley. He's 20. Look at him. How many of you people know a dog that lives to be 20? All right, I'm waiting for Missy and Suboxone to say something smart ass. Say it. Say it, you dumb cunts. This is a 20-year-old dog right here, and he's still got spirit, and he's smarter than both of you put together. And he's never been in a fucking crate, and he's never had water withheld from him. Go ahead, say something. Say something, you fucking maniacs. I can't stand you. Now I have to move on to Maria. Play a little clip of you, Maria, so I can set your fucking Cuban at. You Cubans have got a developmental something wrong with you. You always think you're victims, but I'll tell you one thing. Poolstick is getting the last laugh on this deal. He's relevant, and he's been on his Queen, Angel Gotti's panel 3 times. Thank you, Maureen. Thank you. You made his dreams come true, sweetheart. Oh, that's something else. Let's see. I gotta find that recording. I hope I can find it. Because I like to have people in their own voices saying the idiotic things they say. I think I've already went past it. Anyway, Maria. Okay. Oh, this is me saying that about. But I'm so happy that Kevin told me about that app and told me to download it. Because it just worked perfect trying to find Pull Stick. Couldn't find him. Pull Stick, if you're sitting back laughing, you didn't fool me, buddy. You didn't fool me. And I don't care if you and FBS are in this sucking each other's dick doing this whole thing, because none of you could get any views. You didn't fool me. Remember that. And I said that. She got the call on a Monday. I was saying this that Tuesday. My ex-husbands and my kids and stuff, because I don't do that shit. They can't say what I'm going to do. But I'm so happy. All you nine, you don't like cop callers and shit. What the fuck are you backing that goddamn Maureen up? What do you think ICE is, you fools? You're either not a cop caller or you fucking are one. You can't be in the middle. I don't know if I can find that damn thing with Maria running her fucking mouth. I think this is it. Now I'm going to put Maria in her place.
Her own headspace where she's not doing anything wrong. Because Auntie said, or Terry Time tells her it's okay. Moral Compass Terry Time tells Jen, you're doing good, Jen. You're doing great. Because Meth Mom says it. And it's bullshit. Jen's going to be all over the place. But that's who she is. It's just who she is, like it or not.
Let me tell you something, you fucking Cuban piece of shit. How exactly do you know what I tell Jen? Because guess what? I was on the phone when you and Jen were talking, and you were enabling her. You and that fucking Mambla member, Stinky Fish, that all you women thought was so wonderful. A Mambla member, bitch. You and the Mambla member, Stinky Fish, were enabling Jen. I never have. I am surprised that Jen isn't deaf, because I scream at her constantly to stay away from you worthless pieces of shit, and she doesn't listen. You're the enabler, Maria. I was on the phone more than once when you were enabling her. I think it was you that called her at the police station and gave out a guy's address and name. Oh, yes, Maria! That was you, another cop caller. Was that enabling her to make a fool of herself? Something that she was delusional in her head about, and you call her up and give the goddamn guy's address and name out? That was you, Maria, not me. If any of you have ever heard me talk to Jen, all you've done is heard me scream and yell and tell her to get away from you goddamn freaks and to quit mentioning you. You're the enabler, Maria! You and that fucking slime ball, Stinky Fish, Mambla member. That's who was enabling her. That's who. Not me. How many times you ever see me in any of her little scams and shit? I tell her to stay out of them goddamn troll communities. She don't listen. I tried to give you some fucking advice. Maria! When you played the big secret DM, you know what? It made you look stupid, made me look brilliant. Because I was saying, get the fuck away from that bee. She's a troublemaker. You don't need to be with her. But you didn't get it. Just like Jen don't get it. But Jen is not malicious like you. Maria! She's not a bank robber. She talks to, I don't know about her family. She may not. You may both have that in common where your families don't speak to you. But I'll tell you one fucking thing. I have never enabled Jen to do nothing. I have bitched at her every time she makes up with fucking scammer and gangster and all of them. I am surprised she's not deaf from me screaming at her. So you're the enabler, Maria! It was you who called the police station. That was you. Giving out the guy's name and address. That's enabling. That's being a fucking cop caller, and that's exactly what Maureen is. So quit thinking she's so great. She did do something great. She made Pull Stick relevant. And he is so happy, and he's not detained, and he's goddamn sure not deported. And she got punked. Or she was dumb enough to think that fake phone call, people were going to believe it. It's obvious they did. I never did. Sackor, I don't know how you drink your shit like that. Gets all over the place. But you're a pig, but you don't mind making fun of somebody else the way they... Pizza does that to fuck with you people. That's how dumb you are. Let's see what else I got on here. Ooh, I got 5 messages. Who's messaging me? Who is that prisoner? Where'd he go? I got a prisoner. Okay, this is from Toby. Okay, Terry, I can't wait. I'll be here. I don't know what he's talking about. What are you talking about, Toby? Don't call me though. I ain't here today. I'm not here today, Toby. I'm not here today, Kevin. I'm not here today, Jose. I'm not here, Corey. I'm not here, Orlando. I'm not here, Matthew. I'm not here, David. I have prisoners that I help. I have called the Bureau, the Federal Bureau of Prisons headquarters is in Grand Prairie, Texas, about 40 miles from me. And I have a couple federal prisoners that want me to call and check on stuff for them. Do you know how impossible that is, you dumb bitch? And you're supposed to let us believe that some fucking congressman that's trying to get reelected is going to call a goddamn whacked out YouTube bitch and call her back over some dumb shit like that? You're dreaming. And the rest of you motherfuckers that believe that shit are dreaming too. And Sackor, don't try to act like you knew it ahead of time. You didn't. And Maria, the only enabler was you when you were talking to Jen and calling a cop station. You're a fucking stupid bitch. I tried to like you, but fuck you. You're never going to change. You're as dumb as the rest of them. Now, on to the bee and her tall tale about us being a CI. Let me tell you something, Jules. Since you're a fucking pothead and your memory is limited, very limited, let me refresh your fucking memory and the rest of these goddamn bottom feeders. When I first met Jules, all she was doing was Instagram lives with her little squirrels and that bullshit. So I'd go in there and watch her fuck with the squirrels. So one day she's just crying. Oh, ho, ho, ho. I said, what's the matter? She said, I just talked to Glenwood and he broke up with me because he got the papers and they listed my name as a confidential informant. Ooh. I said, don't you know them prisoners get that shit? Kevin got the shit. He found out who told on him too. That's how it works, B. And he broke up with you and you were devastated, crying, devastated. I tried to talk. I said, he'll get over it or he won't. You roll over on him. It is what it is. And then you told me that the reason you did, and I can understand this, I don't think I would ever roll over on anybody. But I don't know. I ain't never been put in this situation. You said that the feds told you that if you didn't tell them what they wanted to know or wear a wire, that you were going to go to jail with Glenwood. Now that's what you told me. That's the story you told me, you pot-headed piece of shit. That's what you told me. And everybody knows on here that I don't fucking lie. And then you said you were so upset that you took an overdose of pills and you had to go to the hospital and get your stomach pumped. That's what you told me. You rolled over on your fucking boyfriend, and don't act so goddamn shocked when I say coon tunes, because I got that from the prisoners, you dumb bitch. And you ought to know, because you put a black guy in prison. I'm sure he said coon tunes more than once. So quit lying to everybody. You're a pillhead. You don't even remember what you fucking said from one day to the next. You play the same goddamn asinine music. You wear a fucking bee costume and anybody's supposed to take you serious? I saw the papers and that's the story from her mouth. That's what she told me. And I, for one, have never been jammed up with the feds. I don't see myself ever rolling over on anybody. I ain't saying it couldn't happen, but I don't have it in me. I don't have it in me to do all this calling cops and wellness checks and CPS and jobs. That is strictly you bottom feeders shit. That's why I named you bottom feeders, because you are. And MobTube is the same fucking way. Them motherfuckers call a cop any chance they get. They're on the phone calling cops, doing this. And Maureen, again, thank you. You have made Pool Stick's dreams come true, all because of you. Look at my wonderful nails. Is that ass mirror sound? Yeah, Jules, tell me you didn't tell me that. Like that fucking Canadian said she never called me about them dogs. Yeah, you called me. They were Jack Russells, bitch. Because you were trying to get friends with me. I didn't want nothing to do with you. period, and I still don't. So where did all this flip-flopping take place that you talk about? I've always been friends with Jen, and I always will be, and I never enable her. In fact, I bitch till I lose my voice. Because she, just like the rest of you fucking women, are attention whores. If you're gonna be a whore, be one like me and make some fucking money and keep your goddamn mouth shut and learn how to suck a goddamn dick. Something that's gonna get you some money. Hey, sack whore, FBS, I kind of like your way of drinking, buddy. Anyway, this other community I'm in, they have a lesbian leader that drinks out of a jug, just like you, sack whore, just like you. She's a carpet cleaner. That what you want to be, sack whore, a carpet cleaner? Because I know you were a fucking sack whore because you were broke. And there's no way you were a dealer. There's no way any fucking person in their right mind will buy any dope off of you, ever. So, I just wanted to play that clip. Angel might have been in on this shit. I don't know if she is or not. I feel like she might know what's going on. I never thought I'd see the day I'd be agreeing with her, but it is what it is. And I have called enough prisons and talked to enough people that they are not going to call you back and say what they said to Maureen. There's no way that was a professional person, period. No way. That's right, Miss Liability. She has a short, she's a pothead. It's well known. You want to look something up instead of looking up that shit about dogs needing water. Why don't you look up and see what the effects are pot on a brain? Why don't you do that, Suboxone and Missy Tessa? Why don't you do that? Why don't you look them facts up? Because the bee has obviously lost her fucking brain. Her memory's gone. She didn't even have a channel. I talked her into starting a channel. I did that. And all she can do is play Jen. And all Sackhor can do is play pizza. When he drinks like a goddamn camel. You got Hep C. I'm telling you, Sackhor, you got fucking Hep C. And you can swear to God all you want, but he ain't never going to help you because remember, you're atheist. You don't believe in God, right? Ain't that right, Sackhor? If you say that once a show, you say it 10 times a show. You tell your people to give you money, you're going to shut it off. Give me some money or I'm going to shut it off. You idiot. You could take lessons from pizza. That's what you need to do. Instead of making fun of him, you need to go ask him if he'll help you learn how to bag right. Maria! Brooke, that was cute, you trying to say Maria. You finally woke up. I'm actually quite proud of you. I wondered how long it would take you to wake up and realize who the fucking evil motherfuckers are. Somebody that had posted a picture of my dead father, I don't think I would ever give them another chance. But I would never give Scamber another chance. But see, you people are forgiving. I guess it's the Christian in you or something, but I ain't got no Christian in me. I am an atheist. But I do have moral character. And if you say you're against cop calling and snitching, then how is it okay to call ICE? Please explain that because I just don't get it. And believe me, I'm not a pothead. My mind is working great. I have a dog that's 20 years old right here, and you have the nerve to tell me about dogs, you ignorant couple of fucking bitches? Seriously? I was selling dogs and selling pussy when you were shitting yellow, and you need how to learn to do something because Trump is fucking this country up, and if you don't get off your ass and get a job, guess what? You're going to be all taking lessons from pizza how to survive. I don't have to. I'm set for life. I'm set. My Bills did not win the game, so that means I have to live longer, people. Sorry about your bad luck, because it was on my bucket list that if they won a Super Bowl, I'd just go ahead and, just give up life and be happy. But they didn't win, so I'm going to be with you 10, 12 more years. I'll be around way when you're gone. Way when you're gone. So B, that was the story you told me. Whether it was true or not, I have no fucking idea. Because you lie so much that grasping the truth is almost impossible with you. But that's the story you told me. And now I'm going to shake pills for my hillbillies and rednecks everywhere. And white trash, and trailer trash, and snapheads. Oh yeah, I didn't believe the story about pool stick, and I was the first and only one that didn't. And then old sack whore come straggling in later. I don't know about Angel because I don't watch her shit. She might have said it wasn't true too. I don't know. I'm not going to argue about it. But if she did, she was right, just like me. Mm-hmm. You like this little sound? Ooh, I got a message from Kevy. Let me read what he's got to say. He's the one I'm calling Granbury, the Bureau, to find out he wants to be somewhere where there's a MAT program. He wants to be in Texas so he can be near me. And that woman, when I finally got through to a woman, Maureen, and I don't have your magic touch, I had to wait and call back days and days and days to even get a secretary. Not the warden of the whole fucking thing. And she told me that they would have to wait till they got him in the transfer thing. So I told him that. Well, he's saying, well, I said, Kevin, I do not run the federal prison system. All I can do is call them and tell them to please make sure you're on the MAT. Look that up, you fucking drug head, Subox and Sophie. I bet you know what the MAT program is, don't you? You fucking freon sucking dog abuser. Go ahead. I know one of these bottom feeders is just waiting to send that pictures to an animal abuse place. I know they are. And I know one of them will do it because I know they can't wait to do shit like that. I'll say, so Kevin says, I won't ever, oh, he's talking about some prisoner getting on his nerves. Then he said, I hope your day goes good. I miss you and love you. Sure you do, Kevin. All you prisoners love me, don't you? But I don't mind helping them, because who else am I going to help? You motherfucking bottom feeders. And for your information, I have never given Jen a fucking dime. Maria, you ducking fucking cunt. Never gave her a dime. I sent flowers when her mother passed. That's all I've done. And I've screamed and bitched and hollered at her to stay away from you pieces of shit. And she don't listen. If there's a link, that bitch is going to click it and climb up on a panel. That's just the way she is. Like you, Maria! You attention whore. You're all attention whores. And you're dumb because you're not getting no money out of it. If you're going to be a whore, make some money. I don't need to make money now. I'm set. But I'm going to give the jug thing up. Good try, sack whore, but I'd rather drink out of my sweet mug. America first. Nick Fuentes, Tucker, Candace. Fuck Trump. He is fucked up. He's a bigger player than Pool Stick, because Pool Stick sure got you wind pulled over you motherfuckers' eyes, but Trump pulled it over the country's eyes. I really think it's too late now to do anything. I think this country is going down, and there's nothing anybody can do about it. But I'm set, and I'm in the best state in the United States, Texas, so I'll be fine. The rest of you, fuck you. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. I take care of me and my dogs that are in their teens, and one is 20. So you two fucking pieces of shit don't ever try to tell me about dogs, ever. Or about sucking Freon. I don't know a thing about. Why don't you do that, Sophie? You don't have no content. Go out and suck some Freon. Maybe I can share it with some junkies or something. Who knows? And Jules, that is exactly the fucking story you told me. Now you can deny it. All I have is your words in my head that that's what you said. You were all upset because Glenwood didn't. You were on a virtual. Your words exact, and he broke up with you, and you were crying, and then you told me the story. You know, I don't know what I'd do if I was in that situation, but I know I did know one thing one time on a salt miner, and I never said a fucking word. Never said a word. ATF people come, I never said a fucking word, and I still won't to this day. So I know I had the capability of not getting a law involved or ICE like all the rest of you do, with the exception of MRE and Eric Foss. The rest of you are known cop fucking callers. I heard MRE say something about it's okay if women. No, it isn't, MRE. It's not okay if women do it. Quit giving them the leeway. They misuse that shit. And the bottom feeders are a perfect example of it. Them motherfuckers will call a cop to find out what time it is. Over goddamn YouTube shit. You ever heard the old saying, sticks and stones may break my bones, but names will never hurt me? Well, then goddamn live by it. Because you goddamn women are making a joke out of this. And the fact that these fucking police have to listen to you fucking idiots, they ought to just tell you shut the goddamn thing off. Anyway, I'm sure Suboxone, somebody's going to get that picture of that dog that you think so beguiling and cute with its nose pressed up, and I'm sure that somebody is going to pass that along. Yeah, Suboxone, I'm sure of that. The day I quit liking Suboxone was the day she backstabbed me on the deal I made with Maria about the Momo shit. That's the day I couldn't stand her. And guess what, Brenda, Brandy, or whatever your fucking name is, don't worry about my goddamn tits, okay? I have never said a fucking word about you, but I've been getting some feedback. You've been running your mouth. Let me tell you something. You and Suboxone have one thing in common. You both lost men to Jen. Get over it. Best one won. Jen won. Oh, well, I've never been in that situation. I ain't never lost a fucking man. Because when you got enough money, you don't have to worry about that shit. You got that, fucking Brandy? Keep your goddamn mouth shut about me. You don't know a fucking thing about me, but I know something about you. You lost a man to Jen, and so did Suboxone, and you're both sore losers. Get the fuck over it. Maria, you enabled Jen, not me. You did. Anyway, ciao. I think I covered everything. And Sakurai, I don't like your way of drinking. And this new woman in my new community that she'll remain nameless because I don't want to catch any of you fuckers over there fucking me up. But I do like the new way of my nails. That's right, Cole. It ain't all right for women or men to call the fucking cops. You're either a cop caller or you're not one. I am not one. And I don't call anybody. You know, somebody needs to know how Suboxone is treating them dogs, but won't be me. Won't be me doing it. Because I don't believe in that shit. I got to see if I got any more message. I think Toby might have messaged me. These are these great tablets. You cannot get out on the internet on them, you fucking idiots. Okay, Terry. I can't wait. I don't know what he's talking about. What are you talking about, Toby? That don't make no sense. Corey's on there. Matthew, David. Look at that list of prisoners I'm helping. I talk to authorities every day, and not one of them has ever called, oh, well, Terry, you ain't got to worry about that. We got Kevin and Ice. They don't tell you that shit. Regular prisoners that are in there, they don't tell you that shit. They don't tell you when they move them. They don't tell you when they're in the hole. They don't tell you a fucking thing. So why in the world would anybody think that a congressman is calling a whack job from YouTube back? By the way, her congressman's last name starts with M. I'm not going to give the whole name out. I should, but I ain't. Ciao. And any of you want to say I don't know how to treat dogs, just look at this 20-year-old boy right here. 20 years. Well, I know you got a spirit. I know you got a spirit. I know you do. I know you do. You're my man. I swear on Presley's life that everything I say is true. How about that sack whore? I swear to God, I swear to God, I swear to God. Fuck you. Get that goddamn picture of Jesus off of you and make him look like Charlie Manson or something. You're a joke. And to make fun of pizzas eating when you're drinking out of a fucking gallon jug? Are you kidding me? So all you fucking bottom feeders, go be attention whores. Jules, that's the goddamn story you told me. Word for fucking word. Whether it was true or not, who knows? Because you are a liar. A straight up liar. And Brooke, you're cute, but you aren't saying Maria right. You have to say it, Maria. That's how you do it, Brooke. That's how you do it. So anyway, go ahead and think I'm enabling Jen. I am keeping Jen off of you as much as I can. As much as I can. Ciao. Next Tuesday.